Did you know? The biggest reason most people never become wealthy isn't because they don't work hard. It's because they unknowingly spend their entire lives following a financial blueprint they never chose. Years ago, I heard Bob Proctor say something that completely changed the way I looked at money. He said, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. The first time I heard that, I laughed. I thought, that's impossible. If becoming rich were that easy, everyone would be a millionaire. But then Bob asked a question that stopped me in my tracks. If your life today is a result of your past thinking, what do you think your future will look like if you never change the way you think? That question stayed with me for days. Because the truth is, most of us never question our beliefs about money. We simply inherit them. Let me tell you a story. Meet David. David was 30 years old. He worked nearly 10 hours every day. He earned a decent salary. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't irresponsible. In fact, everyone around him believed he was doing well. Yet every month, his bank account looked exactly the same. Salary came in, bills went out, rent car payment, credit card, groceries, insurance, entertainment. Then he waited for the next paycheck. One evening, David sat alone in his apartment. He opened his banking app. His account balance was just enough to survive until payday. He closed his eyes and whispered, "There has to be more than this." The next morning, while waiting for a train to work, he noticed an elderly man reading a book. The title caught his attention, "You Were Born Rich." David had heard that title before. Curious, he asked, "Excuse me, is that book any good?" The old man smiled. "It depends on what?" David asked. "On whether you're ready to accept that the biggest thing holding you back isn't your job. It's your beliefs." David laughed. "My beliefs don't pay my bills." The old man nodded. "You're right, but your beliefs decide every financial decision you make." David looked confused. The old man continued, "Tell me, when you receive extra money, what do you normally do?" David answered immediately. "I usually buy something I've wanted." The old man smiled. "I expected that answer. Now tell me, why?" David shrugged. "I've worked hard. I deserve it." The old man nodded again. "Exactly. That's the financial blueprint you were programmed to follow." David frowned. "What do you mean by programmed?" The old man closed his book. "When you were a child, what did you hear adults say about money?" David thought for a moment. "My father always said, 'Money doesn't grow on trees.' My mother often said rich people are lucky. My uncle believed, you have to work until you're exhausted if you want to earn anything." The old man smiled. "There it is. You didn't choose those beliefs. You inherited them." David became silent. The old man continued, "Imagine installing the wrong software into a computer. No matter how powerful the computer is, it will always produce the wrong results. The human mind works the same way. If your subconscious believes wealth is difficult, you'll unconsciously make decisions that keep wealth difficult." David crossed his arms. "So you're saying everything is in the mind?" The old man shook his head. "No, I'm saying everything starts in the mind. There's a huge difference."